Alright, let's do this. Now we're streaming. Now, like a fool, I don't have it set to private. So that's good. That's the mistake I made last time. I had the review set to private so nobody could watch it. So that's good. Therefore, I wasted my time doing the review last time because nobody got to see it. Oh, let's see. I gotta write a description, don't I? Ecology quiz review. There we go. I got a darn good description now. Hey, look at that. The video's still public. So everyone can see. So guess what? We got ourselves a review sheet right here. Biomagnification. Let's talk about it. Chemicals and poisons and toxins. They can go through a food chain. Like, say, from us spraying pesticides. Now, at low levels of a food chain, only a little bit of toxin is going to accumulate in an individual. So like an individual plant, one single plant, not a lot of toxin. But if you're a fish and you eat 10 of those plants, well, guess what? Now you have 10 plants worth of toxins inside of you. That's a good deal of poison. Now you're a hawk and you eat 5 of those fish. Now, all those fish who had a decent amount of toxins, 5 of them, as a hawk, you now have a ton of toxin in your body from all those fish and all those plants. So that's biomagnification. The higher up a food chain you go, the more you're affected by it. So plants, not very affected, but animals, predators high up on the food chain, more likely to be affected. Possible solution? Well, go find pesticides without DDT. Stuff that won't poison animals and whatnot. Find alternative methods. Genetic engineering for crops. They can genetically engineer plants to release chemicals of their own that are safe for animals, and they kill the bugs. So the plants protect themselves from the bugs, and we don't suffer for eating the plants. It says biomagnification in a nutshell. 6 sources of carbon: heterotroph, autotroph, soil, water, atmosphere, fossil fuel. You could throw something else like oh my god, the screen is so small. I just noticed. Oh my god, has it been like that this whole time? Oh my god. Can I say oh my god anymore? Oh my god. It's not cooperating with me. Alright, how's it look? It looks terrible. It looks horrible. How about now? How does it look now? Now that I full screened it. Looks just as bad. What the heck is going on? There we go. Okay, alright, we're getting there. Okay. There we go. Alright, yeah. Pretty good at this technology stuff. I know how to make screens zoom out so people can see them. Sure, you would argue someone who actually knows what they're doing would have never had that problem in the first place, and I'll say, shut up. Shut up. 3. Name the processes in the carbon cycle. Photosynthesis helps move carbon from the atmosphere to a plant. It's the only process that gets carbon to go from a non-living source to a living source. So you're converting the carbon from dead to alive. Whoa, it's like Frankenstein's monster. I mean, not literally. Don't take that literally. Don't say like, oh yeah, carbon's become alive now. It's like, no. But it is taking that carbon and, you know, putting it into a living thing. So it is significant in that manner. Food chain. How do you get the carbon from the plant? Eat them, or they could decompose. That's possible as well. Decomposition for animals, so that puts carbon in the soil. Then heat, pressure, and time can take carbon and make fossil fuels. Burn those fossil fuels, and then the gas in the atmosphere can dissolve in water, which then creates more acidic water and can cause coral reef destruction and bleaching and all sorts of other issues. Is released by combustion and cellular respiration. They both are used to release energy for use. Cellular respiration is for energy use in our body. Combustion is for use for our vehicles and generating electricity and all that stuff. They also both release carbon dioxide. Breathe out right now. You just breathed out carbon dioxide. That was you officially finishing cellular respiration. Congratulations. What is the purpose of performing respiration or burning fossil fuels? It's that energy bit. They're both for energy. It's great. I have a my great aunt saw this great and said, oh, what a great. I stole that from JonTron and the NES video game Nightcrawler, I guess. Name a molecule used at the beginning of photosynthesis but given off at the end of respiration. By crikey, I think it's carbon dioxide. Name a different molecule made at the end of photosynthesis, but it's used at the beginning of respiration. Oxygen. Did you hear that sharp intake of breath before I whispered oxygen? Yeah, it's dynamic learning. Number 9. How does the greenhouse effect get enhanced by burning fossil fuels? Well, what happens is that light energy comes down from the sun. Comes sideways from the sun? Comes north from the sun? Comes up from the sun? I don't know. What would you say? Sun to earth. How do you determine whether it's going up, down, left, right, sideways? How do you know? I don't know. I guess it's kind of arbitrary. Think about that now. Spatial awareness. Whoa. Just blew your mind. So light energy comes from the sun in some sort of direction that is yet to be determined. Hits the surface of the earth. Bounces off of the surface of the earth. And when it reaches all the gas in our atmosphere, some of that light energy gets absorbed as heat. The more gas you have, the more heat you absorb. The more heat you absorb, the warmer the air. And the warmer the air, the more you melt the glaciers and problems and issues. So, burning fossil fuels releases those gases more and more to collect in the atmosphere, to absorb light energy as heat, and heat the air more. There's other stuff that contributes as well. Cow farming is a huge contributor, believe it or not, because they slurp and burp and fart all the time, as they are wont to do. Why does enhancing the greenhouse effect make things warmer? Well, I just said that, didn't I? Be able to explain why an invasive species can be a problem. Invasive species likely does not have a predator in the area, so its population can grow unchecked. and it could outcompete other animals, leading to the other animals having to migrate or die off. And if those animals have an important job in the environment, then that job is no longer being done. And if other animals or organisms rely on that job being done in order to survive, then now you got a domino effect, and now you're losing all sorts of organisms. And the whole ecosystem could destabilize. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Bill Murray, right there. Ghostbusters. The one that didn't suck. Alright, so that's it. I don't even know if anybody's here yet. Let's see. Anybody here? No, nobody's here. Well, I'll give you a special treat. Those of you who show up. If this thing would change. I don't know why it's not changing to what I have up on the screen right now. It's almost like this streaming software is self-aware and doesn't want to show you the thing that I'm trying to show you right now. I deleted, I X'd out of the review sheet, and yet this thing is still showing the review sheet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to fix this. Why is this doing this? Why are you doing this to us? Okay, I have an idea. Give me a second. Add display capture. Create a new one. There we go. Oh my god. So many windows. Oh my god, so many windows. Okay, let's move this out of the way. There we go. Get that just over there, just to the side, just a little bit. Okay. You know what that is? That's last year's quiz. Yours is almost the same though. It's very, very similar. So, those of you who show up, let's take a look at this. Yeah, there you go. There's a big chunk of the quiz for tomorrow. You're privy to it. Aren't you lucky? Lucky dog. I could already see the chain of texts going out. Oh, the quiz! Oh, look, the quiz! Oh my god! Oh, OMG! Mr. H-Well! H-Well's the best! Oh my god, go! I don't think that's what anybody's gonna say. I think my prediction's gonna be wrong. As a matter of fact, I don't think anybody is gonna even watch this video and see this at the end of it. Prove me wrong, HHS. Prove me wrong. This is Mr. Heilweil, signing out.